The words sliced through the crisp coastal air like a blade through silk. "You need to vacate the premises, sir." They came from a man standing on my deck, his voice flat, practiced, but lacking the weight of true authority. In my 30 years as a cop, from pounding the pavement in Seattle to running the sheriff's office in Port Haven, I'd learned real power doesn't shout at looms. This guy was a paper tiger, dressed in a flawless state patrol uniform, creases sharp enough to draw blood. His 3 buddies matched him, all polished to a sheen no real cop ever maintains. Scuffed boots, coffee stains, tired eyes, those are the marks of the job. These guys were actors, props in a play I hadn't auditioned for. My old dog, Rusty, sensed it too, his low growl vibrating through the salt-soaked boards of my deck. "Who are you?" I asked, voice calm, one hand on the railing, the other near the door's weathered handle. He handed me a stack of papers. "Officer Tate, Sunset Cove, Security Compact. Court-ordered eviction, state-backed." The documents were pristine embossed seal, dense legalese about land violations tied to a non-existent HOA. My 20 acres on this rugged Washington coast were my sanctuary, bought to escape exactly this kind of nonsense. The signature at the bottom caught my eye. Judge Eleanor Hart. I almost laughed. "Judge Hart, huh? You almost nailed her signature." A flicker of irritation crossed Tate's face. "This is legitimate, sir. Don't obstruct." I chuckled softly. "We're just talking, son." I pulled out my phone, their eyes tracking every move. I dialed. "Lopez, it's Brennan. I'm at the house." For guys in state uniforms with a court order. "Leads Tate, badge Sierra Tango Bravo, 827. Run it. Check their cruiser's plate, too." I read the numbers, watching Tate's blank face tighten. Rusty's growl deepened. Lopez's voice crackled back, tense. "Sheriff, that badge is a ghost. The plate's not in the system. These aren't ours." "Who are they?" Tate's mouth twitched a smug, fleeting smile. "They weren't here to evict me. They were here to flex, to show they could wear my badge, wield my law, and vanish without a trace. It wasn't about my land, it was about breaking me." They left silently, their black sedan and ghost cruiser fading into the fog, leaving only diesel fumes and a violation that clung like damp rot. I didn't call the governor. I call a number tied to a basement server room in the State Justice Building. "It's me," I said to DR. "Lena Navarro, my digital bloodhound. I'm coming in." Lock the door. An hour later, in her lab's hum of cooling fans, I laid it out. The fake badges, the phantom car, the forged order. Lena's eyes darkened as she listened, her coffee untouched. "This isn't a hack, Jack. It's a fabrication built into the system's bones." Her fingers danced across keyboards, diving through firewalls, chasing ghosts. Then she froze, pointing at a line of code. Operation Tidebreak. A dormant protocol buried for years, allowing someone with secret clearance to create untraceable legal documents, evictions, warrants, freezes. A shadow system to silence threats. As we stared, a news alert flashed. Sheriff caught on tape ordering violence against local group. My voice, distorted but clear, barked orders I never gave. A deep fake. My phone buzzed governor's office. They put me on leave, stripping my badge with surgical precision. That night, at 3:42 a.m., the ghost cruiser returned, its lights strobing silently. A robotic voice crackled through the PA. "We know you're awake, Sheriff Brennan. Stay away from Parcel 17. They vanished, but they'd slipped, naming a target. I met retired Sheriff Hank Morrow at a greasy diner in Grays Harbor. Parcel 17 was a forgotten federal plot, transferred to a shell corporation tied to tech mogul Victor Slade. The signature on the transfer? My deputy, Clara Vaughn. Betrayal burned deeper than rage. 2 days later, in Hank's attic, Lena cracked Slade's empire. Parcel 17 was a testing ground for a private, corporate-run state. At Slade's gala, I infiltrated his coastal fortress, a waiter with a hidden camera. In his server room, he confessed to holding the state's infrastructure hostage. I broadcast it live, his empire crumbling as troopers stormed in. Clara was arrested by dawn. Back on my deck, Rusty limped but wagged his tail. The fight was won, but Lena's text chilled me. Slade's network, the Sovereignty Project, spans 4 states. This was just the first battle. Who's pulling the strings? Is Slade merely a puppet? Could your own leaders be next? Comment, like, subscribe, let's uncover the truth together.